Okay, so I texted you about this a few days ago. The Bengals, as we know, have announced that they're coming out with new uniforms. I think there's a hype video on their website if you want to show evidence that this, in fact, is happening. The Bengals are announcing that they're coming out with new uniforms.
Really, to
So
have the opportunity to build another team from scratch.
I think if you go to the end of the video, they show that I guess their current uniforms, like their primary uniforms, look like they're about like 16, 18 years old. There you go, this is Sam Hubbard. Like, yeah, look, their orange alternates are from 2004, 2020, 2004 to 2020. So we're talking about like 16-year-old design. So I guess it is time for a new uniform. So I guess that's the background. But I mean, the funny part is, somebody tweeted out, I guess it's Tim Rogers. I don't know who he is. Maybe he's just a fan like us. But he tweeted at a couple of Bengals writers and he said, "Hey, looks like the Bengals' new uniform has been leaked on eBay," and it's kind of funny because, I mean, I guess it's somewhat believable because the design. I mean, to me, it's believable because the design doesn't look great, right? Like if they said, Bengals uniforms were leaked on eBay and they're for sale and they looked awesome, like I'd be like, well, that can't be real, right? What did you think when you first saw this?
Well, when I first saw the news, it was through like a linked article, so I didn't know what to expect initially. But then when I clicked on it and just looking at the jersey, I mean, to me these look more like knockoffs. Because the colors are not even correct. That's the first part that leads me to.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you change the uniform, maybe you change the primary orange, right?
No, not to this. This looks too much like the. This looks like the Chicago Bears too much to me.
Maybe it's just a bad camera, bad lighting.
Nah, still looks like the Bears to me.
Yeah. What do we?
I mean, the one thing I do like about it is the simplicity of the stripes. I do think that could kind of mesh well, but everything else looks too bland to me. Because it almost looks like the jerseys, like I guess from the early '90s, where they had like just a few stripes on the side, but it just looks more modern. But in another giveaway to me that pretty much tells me that it's probably a knockoff is that it actually has Paul Brown's name on the back of the tag.
But why would that be a knockoff? I don't understand that part.
Because it's Nike. Why would Nike put Paul Brown's name on there?
Same reason Nike would put Joe Burrow's name on there.
That's different. Joe Burrow they pay for that. So like Paul, it's not like Michael Jordan. They wouldn't put Paul Brown's name on there.
Does it say Paul Brown or does it say like?
I'm pretty sure that's Paul Brown. What else would that be? I think it says
it
Paul.
Looks like a long Paul.
It must be his middle initial or something, but that's definitely Paul Brown.
Can you enhance the image?
All
right, let's go to the eBay listing. Let's go to the eBay listing. I think it's time to.
Yeah, this is not even the.
Okay.
Yeah, they even spelled Paul Brown wrong, so that's another indication.
So they spell Paul Brown wrong. Okay.
This to me is clearly
that's a giveaway. No, I agree. If the name's misspelled, it's a fake. But the other thing is that, like, doesn't it look a lot like they took a Color Rush jersey?
Here's another thing. Here's the black ones. I'm not sure if you saw these, but to me, again, that's like, to me, I guess it's black, but I don't know.
It's black.
Yes.
Well, what other color would it be? Like pewter?
No, I thought it was like kind of like a dark blue. Like when I initially saw these.
Okay. Paul E. Brown.
Maybe
that's not that crazy.
I think he may have signed his name that way. But I just can't see them actually allowing.
Well, let's do some internet forensics. Let's Google Paul Brown's autograph.
Actually,
there you go. Pull it up. I don't know. Now I'm back onto it. Because why would a knockoff put Paul Brown's name on it?
think it is Paul Ed. Oh yeah, see, Paul E. Brown.
Paul E. Brown.
Paul E. Brown. I guess that's the E and then started the B.
Yeah. So okay, so
Yeah.
why would it? I mean, it looks like a pretty good rendering of the signature. So now, why would a knockoff put Paul Brown's signature on the collar?
I don't know.
Ah, yeah. See. Okay, so
To be honest, I mean that actually this doesn't look too bad to me. Like I said, it kind of looks like a modern day version of the older jerseys where they just had like the stripes on the shoulder pads. But I still feel like it's missing something. In that
yeah,
9.
well, I mean, okay. So I read an article about the redesign, right? And they were like, that that they weren't dropping the B shield thing, like how they have like the Bengal B underneath the shield, which I've always disliked because I never understood why you would have two patches right next to each other, vertically aligned. It just looked weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. The orange ones just look funny to me. Black ones don't look too bad actually.
Yeah.
Because to me, it kind of looks like the throwback, just like you said, modern. But
well, the other thing
orange
is
seems kinda odd.
they look a lot like the Color Rush jersey. What does the Color Rush jersey look?
I wonder if this is a color rush. If this is the, that'd be cool if they had an orange color rush. Maybe that's what it is. If that's the case, that would be a little.
Then why
bit
would you?
different.
But they have a. Why would you have a black Color Rush too?
That's just
I
a
feel
black
like
jersey.
the Color Rush jersey sold so well. I mean, for the Bengals, that they were just like, well, maybe let's just make the new jersey design basically the Color Rush. And so like put like Paul Brown's name on the collar. I mean, his name's on the stadium, right? I mean, they like to put his name on stuff.
I don't know. I guess maybe I would have to check like other jerseys. I feel like that would be weird for Nike to do, but I guess maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe that's a new thing.
All right, Color Rush look. I mean, I wonder if we could get like a side by side of. So the Color Rush looks like it's got the 3 stripes. See what I mean about the B being right below the shield? I always thought that was weird.
Ooh, dude, to me that's another good boy.
No, that to me is the only thing that makes me question it, is the lack of the B, because they said explicitly like, we're keeping that B.
Yeah, and I'm pretty convinced they wouldn't put Paul Brown's name on there.
I'm not convinced of that. That seems like a very Bengals thing to do.
But it has to do with Nike too. Like this is not just a Bengals thing. This is a Nike
I mean,
thing.
it's not a Bengals thing. Bengals won't
Because
put that on
Nike
their jersey. Why can't they
manufactures the
have it?
jerseys and they want to make sure that they can sell as many jerseys as they can. I don't think Paul
Yeah,
Brown's
so-
a big selling point.
Well, how's it a detracting point?
Because maybe people don't like Paul Brown. I don't know.
I don't know. You're the only first person I've ever heard of that wouldn't buy a jersey because it's got Paul Brown's name on the part you can't even see.
It just doesn't seem like a very Nike thing to do. Is all I'm saying.
I
Just
think
putting
that
someone
they've
else's
done
name
that
on there.
before. There's like
But
hidden
which
script
jersey?
on jerseys.
Which
I
jersey?
don't remember.
That's what I'm
I wanna
saying.
say
Like
it's
I could
on a
never
soccer
think of
jersey or
them
something.
ever putting like. The only time you ever see anything on jerseys are like patches, but that's like actual jerseys. These are like replicas. These are not.
All right. Okay. So let's go to the eBay listing though. Like all things considered, right? So all things considered, it looks like this jersey sold for looks like all in like $75, right? All in $75. Would you, I mean, you think it's worth $75?
If it's a knockoff, no.
Well, it's got Nike logo on it. Right? I mean, it's got Nike all over that thing. It's got the Nike on the thing. what do you call that? Just the tag behind your neck, and then it's got a Nike tag on the part that gets tucked in.
Made
It's
in
got like the sales tag,
the
like you see at the
Asia
store.
Matali. Oh,
Go to
no.
the next slide. It shows the tag on the thing. It's got like all the stuff that. I mean, it's not like a game jersey, but I mean, it looks. It's a really good knockoff. If it's a knockoff, right?
No, I wouldn't say it's a really good knockoff. Like I said, I'm not very like 100% sold on the design. That's why I think it's a knockoff, because it looks like it feels like it's missing something. The black one can kind of get away because it's black. It's hard to mess up something that's all black, but I don't know. It's just missing something for me. I would honestly be disappointed if this is where they went it direction wise.
Okay, so what if this was it? Do you like it?
No.
Okay,
If this was the final design, then I feel like I don't know what they were thinking. I guess less is more.
I mean, it seems like they looked at the Color Rush jersey and were like, yeah, let's do that.
See, that's what I think this is just the knockoff of the alternate Color Rush jersey.
There is no alternate Color Rush.
Not currently, but I'm pretty sure it's either the Saints. There's a team that has 2 Color Rush jerseys. So why can't the Bengals?
Well, this would make 3 Color Rush, right? Because there's a black, orange, and then a white.
Black is not Color Rush. White is only a Color Rush. The black is just a black jersey.
No, the black one that you looked at before.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't think that's right.
It's the same exact design, right?
It is the same design. I'm just saying I think this is a knockoff of like an orange Color Rush.
Okay.
Like if I had to guess, that's what this is.
Yeah, it's
but
just weird to me.
It could be the new design.
Just weird to me.
Because
like,
even
it does not look like
it's missing something here.
It definitely looks plain, like it's missing some stuff, but it doesn't look like
but this is what the
cheap stuff.
This is what knockoff jerseys look like.
On the back, yeah, but on the front with all the tags and stuff, I've never seen a knockoff with like the real tags and stuff. So I don't know. I would not be surprised. I think I'm with you. Like you've convinced me. I was on the fence, but I think it's like, okay, yeah, this is like a knockoff, but maybe it's a knockoff of something to come, because like the font is different on the numbering, and it's like a Nike jersey. I would not be surprised to see some of the elements of this actually being the real thing.
Yeah. I mean, something like, I don't know. I just feel like it's missing something.
Well, yeah, no, it looks off, but I like I said, like I'm willing to bet you that, I mean, low stakes, but I would bet that, yeah, why wouldn't they put their Paul Brown into the color? That seems like, even if this is a knockoff, then that must mean that they're really going to do that.
I mean, that would be kind of cool. But for some reason, I think it's just.
I know I've seen that before. I've seen it. I've seen somebody else do something like that. I want to say I saw it in a soccer jersey, but I can't remember what.
All right. Well, I guess we're calling it a knockoff.